The former royals known as Harry and Meghan have decided to drop this bombshell. But regarding what? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Hope you're keeping well today. Hey, listen, resolutions, new year. Have you kept up to them yet? Or have you already broken a few? And what were they? I'd love to know. Mine as ever were to get more exercise, get out more, and of course eat less, be healthier, be kinder to people, and of course the usual things. Have I broken any? Well, I think I've already broken the eat less thing, you know what I'm saying? But when all that wonderful food, the Christmas food, is then suddenly reduced in the supermarket, are you like me where you think, oh, I'll just try this, I've not tried that before, and suddenly, hey, there you go, you're eating far more than's good for you. But back as ever, of course, to your breaking ball story of the day. Now, as we know, Harry and Meghan have had a rather troubled year over the last year, all down to their own problematic PR. But now as ever, they've decided to take things into their own hands. Their PR, of course, has been really haphazard because, as we all know, Meghan forgot that she'd given a hand writing that book. I don't know how quite you forget how you helped write a book, but apparently she did, you know. So there was that problem, of course, also. Then, of course, Meghan herself reveals way too much in those interviews, even though it's meant to be a cosy fireside chat with a one-time chum, Ellen. But now they've decided that they want to control their own narrative. And as we've often been told with Harry and Meghan, they dislike the media. Apparently, according to Prince Harry, it's full of toxicity. Yeah, I can hardly say that. Toxicity, yes. And apparently we're all terrible people who only report bad things. Of course, we report good things, but they don't remember that because it doesn't suit them, obviously, and allegedly. But now they've decided to issue another, statement. This particular statement comes from their office, right? And this is the deal, that basically, unless they personally comment on something or reiterate a story, then they won't be commenting on it. You follow, right? So the bottom line is, of course, what they're saying is they're not going to really be kept busy by, saying this is true or that isn't true. After all, they're way too busy. They've got all those other things going like Netflix, Spotify. You can imagine all the things that they're busy with. And you can understand on a more serious note that they can't keep really rebuttaling certain tabloid stories that we all see. It's only here on this channel where you get to know the inside track, trust me. But the bigger problem that Harry and Meghan, by doing that, is simply this. They seem to fail to realise, of course, that it's not just them issuing statements at the drop of a hat, jumping on Zoom, of course, and wanting to pay tribute to people who have passed away, like, of course, Archbishop Desmond Tutu. But more importantly, as I've mentioned earlier on, when you've forgotten that you've helped with a book, then people really don't want to take any statement rather seriously. If, of course, they want to change their ways in 2022, they really need to re-engage via social media, which has been a spectacular success for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. They basically counteract all of their critics by producing positive, good work, and it's coming directly from them. So, of course, we know, then you know, exactly what the royals are up to. That seemingly could be the best way forward for the one-time troubled Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Or carry on and expect the mainstream media to simply make up their own narrative. And no doubt that will keep Meghan and Harry very busy, as it did with the Mail on Sunday. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.